Hello, I'm Segun Manuel, and we believe that entrepreneurship is something we must develop in Africa and indeed the developing economies of the world. That is why we have this program called Let's Talk Business on this station. We want you to watch because we sit down with entrepreneurs and they encourage you on how to develop your own entrepreneurship business. Keep watching Let's Talk Business on this station.
Let's Talk Business, showing on the station.
Welcome to Let's Talk Business. My name is Segun Manuel. Today I'm happy because it's a fun day, and you will know very soon why today is a fun day. The commodity industry in Nigeria is a very thriving industry. At least it's one of the fastest growing industries in Africa today, and today we have one of the leading lights of that industry here to share with us how it started and how they can move on, how you can also be a part of this industry. We have Mc Abbey in the house. Mc Abbey, welcome.
How are you doing?
Very fine.
So I would say, welcome to the most exciting program on television. This is African Broadcasting Network.
Good to have you. Good to have you. Like I said, it's a fun day because you'll be doing what you love to do.
Okay.
Which is comedy.
Oscar.
I would like to ask you, Abbey. Many people don't know that you went to school.
They don't know.
So
I have to let them know. Second primary school. I went to 2 primary schools in Warri. One is Dogo Primary School. It's no more existing now. Opposite Mo. Then from there, and I went to Ejeba Primary School. Okay. Right. When I finished, and I went to Baptist Boys High School in Ogun State, Abeokuta. I was in the hostel for like 6 years. Then from there, and I went to Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka. And now I'm in Lagos. So we went through all. I went to Akara school also before primary school. I went to one Akara school in Igbudu market side. To carry slates in our armpits, you know.
Okay, you study sociology, psychology, and now you are a comedian. Well, how were you able to make that transition from?
Well, what I read in school was is very relative to what I do practically, because it reaches out to understanding people's behavioral patterns and being relative to people. It connects you to your crowd, you know. So I maximize it, I make use of it. I try to study my crowd, understand what is relative and relevant to the crowd at that particular time, so it will aid me on what to dish out, you know, to them. So I can't be talking about burial in the naming ceremony, you know, or talking about divorce in a marriage ceremony. So you know what to give out, you know. So
Your study, your field of study helped
awesomely.
When did you discover that you were supposed to get it? Did you just stumble into?
Brother, I think for me I stumbled in because I never knew. My parents, you know, they've always, you know, given me those suggestions, you know, at home. They've always said that, you know, I'm always the one that brings the life out, you know, at home when things are dull and all that. I'm the life wire of the house, of the party, and all that. But I never saw myself in that light. I was just being me, right? Even all through school, because I pastored the campus fellowship in school, Word of Life Campus Fellowship, right? I was the first national president, right? So, but in school themselves, my members now they'll be telling me they'll be telling me that we always knew that you had this thing, but me I never knew, you know. And when I was in Warri then in Word of Life Bible Church, funny enough, I was in deliverance ministry, I was in prayer ministry, we're doing deliverance. And I know sometimes I notice then sometimes when we're handling cases, sometimes I laugh over the way some demons cry, you know. I like this demon funny, but so I make serious issues so trivial, and you know, but I just enjoy my flow. But I never knew I would dive into this thing up until I was with my friend Godons then in Warri, and he had a program. He had been telling me to say, guy, this thing there your body, just do this thing. I said, my brother, don't involve me. I'm not a fool, please. I'll not just stand up and be talking. We'll be laughing at who? Don't they have respect? I fought the thing. You know, he would just laugh me. You know, then I think he had a program. This same voice had a program, I think in Port Harcourt, and they invited him in Church of God Mission to come and anchor an event and also do comedy. So he was not going to be around. So he now told them I was going to send me. So when he said I was going to represent him, I was like, forget. And then they go. He said he begged. I said, okay, I will just play. I will go. And I decided to go there late so that when I get it, they would have closed. When I got there about 7 o'clock. And to my surprise, they were waiting for me. When I came, they were like, you're the one we've been waiting for. You're welcome. God told us that you were coming. All right, this is the program. I'm like, you guys also closed by now. And I said, no. Just gave me the program. And I started talking. And I was just dropping the bombs. It's more, just being myself, actually. Playing with the crowd. And I noticed they were all laughing. They were hitting their head. And I now asked them. I now told them to quiet. I said, now what time they talk? They make una they laugh. They started on that laughter and say, this work don't finish. But it was fun that night, you know, and we had some media people there. Don't worry then. So they came, interviewed, and you know, got my numbers and all that. And that was how it started for me. You know, they invited me for some TV interview, and I started doing Good Morning Delta program show. Yeah, then from there, in fact, it was on stage. It was on set rather that I got my name. Because they now ask me, now you are a comedian. What's your stage name? It was there, and then I just coined Mc Abbey. How? I just noticed that, okay, fine. I want to be a good master of ceremony, right? To bring structure and orderliness to events and all that. So that's a good job of an MC. And my name is also Abiodun. I'm an Afkas actually. I'm a Yoruba boy. My mom is Urobo. So Yoruba and Urobo mixed together. I'm a mixed breed. I'm Afkas, you know. But I was born in Warri, grew up where I lived my life there too. So I just coined from Abiodun. I coined Abbey. I said, what's your stage? I said, my name is Mc Abbey. Oh, nice. I said, yes. So it just stuck on me till date. You know, and that's how we started. And I quickly went to do my complimentary card. I was giving to people, you know, you could call me for your events, you know. Because when I left that church that day, I was given an envelope, a God bless you, hallelujah. A friendly God bless you envelope that will lift your spirit to the next level. I paid my tithe, hallelujah. Wow. Glory. And it was, I think it was 8,000 naira. That was my first pay. That's like 80,000 naira. There now, I mean, it was big to me. I was like, wow. This was like 2002. I was like, wow, are you kidding me? 8K. Just to do, I said, forget. This work would die here. And that's how it started. And I just went to, I gave my mommy some. I said, mommy, go arrange banga soup and starch. We'll arrange ourselves, you know, sharply. And funny enough, then I was working with Shell as a safety officer. Well, I contracted to Shell. I did that for a year, but I was not really finding fulfillment in it because it wasn't me. All those paperwork, I don't really fancy them. You know, I noticed that my colleagues will always come to my table during break time and would just chit chat, would laugh, and I was a safety officer. It was so opposite my kind of life, looking for unsafe condition, unsafe act, because the full country is unsafe. So how will I be creating enmity? You know, it was not funny. So I had to resign. You know, and I said, let me pursue this thing, and it's this is going to 12 years now. It's paying off. It's paying off. I got bills I'm paying. I got married to a beautiful wife, 2 beautiful kids. I have properties on my name. I have cars. What else?
Everything working for you.
Yeah, above all, I'm Jesus.
You're fulfilling
purpose.
Your purpose. I'll ask a very trivial question now. Your first paycheck, 8,000 naira. 12 years down the line.
You want to know how much I'm earning now? Brethren. You know, it's a public domain. It's as we are public people, we are not really, but we are blessed. Amen. Yeah, we're blessed. We're blessed. Actually, we don't have. Right now, I charge relatively. I'm very humble. I don't want to say it out. You're pushing me too hard. You know, not much. Within the space of, it depends, from 500 to 1.5, within that range. It depends on the event, whether it's corporate or social. So we know how to put the demarcation. But we're good. Please.
From 5 to 1.5. A young person watching you out there now will say, oh, MC Abbey is getting so much for doing what he loves to do. And they have found out that from what you've said, growing up, all the things you said that happened to you about you being able to bring people together, you've been able to be the life of the party, they're doing all of that. But they don't know how to turn this gift that they found out that they have into a talent and to make money from it. How were you able to turn yours from, because it's not just in doing the jokes and all of that, you were able to do some other things.
Oh yes,
run us through the steps.
Yes, now the whole lot, see, talent is not just enough, all right? If you just have it and you keep it, you can it, you can't. That's you're not fit, not rich, nothing. You will just die there, all right? That there are a lot of things that you put into place. You having a talent is one, but you have to develop the skill to maximize that talent. The skill in enhancing that talent, that's where the work is, right? For me, what I did normally or naturally was I had to go and study. I had to go and study what it takes to bring this thing out. I studied from other foreigners. That's why I've gone ahead. I went online several times. I was checking out, okay, what are the nitty-gritties? What does it take to be a good master compare? Because I was merging both together. What does it take to be a good master compare? How do I improve in my communication skill? I had to go to a school of poise, right, to learn diction, to learn how to speak right, learn how to manage my crowd. You know, I had to learn all those things because naturally they are in me, because I've been a public person right from childbirth, right from primary school. I would say, as a prefect from primary school, secondary school prefect, I was always speaking to the crowd. So I'm already used to the crowd, but I need to learn the act and the art of communicating effectively and speaking effectively, because there's even between you knowing or having a joke, right, and you delivering it. Delivery is key. I can deliver a joke to you one-on-one, but it's different from when I deliver it to a crowd. You know, some people are very good. They are good comedians off stage. You know, they can crack you up one-on-one. But once they climb, say, whole microphone, see crowd, see people head, see one person, your his for that place, all their morale don't drop. You know, so I need to learn all that. It enhances my skill. Then above all, you know, you keep working. You keep working on yourself. Above all, I have to be under the covering of God, right? Because if it's not God, it's not good, right? I had to be under. There is no need you pursuing what you're not passionate about, right? The reason why I could pursue it, and I'm still pursuing it, because it's my passion. What was my passion? My passion is to see people happy and laugh. I want to see them laugh away their pains, laugh away their sorrows, laugh and be happy. I want to see events well coordinated and organized and have fun. Fun defines me. I love having fun, godly fun, right? So that's my passion, and it still drives me till tomorrow. I can be on a sick bed. You just wake me up and say, there's one event that they will need you to, the way I will revive, it will shock you. Now, and this thing I've had testimonies from my performance. Somebody saw me in a church some time ago and told me how she was healed, right? How she was healed. She had a kidney problem, you know, and she was bound for an operation to go and change her kidney and all that. And I in the course of her laughing, and I went to pull her up. I told her to laugh and shake her body and dance, and unknown to me, just that touch brought a healing, and that was it. And I've heard short testimonies. You know, I had so problem where I laughed and I got delivered. I've heard, so it encourages. That's my dream. Under the covering of God. It's not just empty. Yeah, you have to be under. If you're not for God, you are for the devil. So you have to know who's covering you. So bringing it under God's covering, it's awesome. So that works for me. So basically, build your skills, develop yourself. You know, you'll go far.
That's right. I won't let you go yet. When we go on this break and come back, we'll talk about some other things. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, MC Abbey will tell you how to develop your passion, especially if your passion is in comedy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Let's Talk Business. Welcome back to Let's Talk Business. We are looking at the comedy industry today, and we have one of Nigeria's finest comedian in the house, and he has been telling us many of the things you needed to know about this industry, how he has been able to groom himself and grow himself, and how you also can be able to do this. We have MC Abbey in the house.
Yeah, boss.
Thank you, sir, for being with us.
Yes, boss.
You've told us about how you started, having a covering, and following your passion.
True.
But you know, what we always see on this program, we have people who are stuck in their jobs, who are trained engineers but working in banks, who don't know what to do, who are just receiving a paycheck because at the end of the month I have to pay my rent, not because they love what they are doing. You are doing what you love now, so you could do this forever.
True.
Alibaba is doing what he loves, so he's doing it forever.
True.
What will you say to this person in the bank that is stuck, that is watching you today to say, look at MC Abbey on Let's Talk Business?
Yeah.
What would you say to that person?
Run for your life. Run for your life. Why do I say so? Listen, life is all about purpose. And purpose is given for fulfillment. Purpose defines you. If you want to be all you are born to be, you have to first know what you are born to be. Right? I do a bit of motivational speaking too alongside Intel. Yeah. So, and this is actually my field on helping people discover their life's vocation, what you are born to do, right? There's a difference between your interest and your passion, what you are interested in. Many of you are doing things today out of interest. Let me give you a vivid example. I love playing football, right? And of course, I'm sure you love playing football too. It's just an interest I have. But it's not my passion, so I won't pursue my interest in football. I would rather pursue my passion, because that is where my life's energy comes from. That's what fuels me, right? Okocha has a passion for football. He pursued it. Kano Wankwo had a passion, was determined. He was determined and had a passion for football. He pursued it in spite of his condition. So there are difference between you having an interest in a thing and having a passion. There are a lot of comedians today that have they're just interested. They have interest because of the money, because what they see, the fame, the money, the connections. Because of that, they're just interested, but it's not in them. The giftings, the talent, the raw talent is not in them. You know, so they can the interest can take them to a level, but it will drown them. They can't go further. Now there are people out there, like you said, working in the banks, working in different corporations that are not designed for where they are. They are not pursuing that's not their passion. They are just there by happenstance. You know, no job then, I'm more do this or more whole side. There's no problem when you're building a house. There's something they call the scaffolds and the pillars. There's no problem you holding on to your scaffolds for a while, but don't make your scaffolds your pillars. The scaffolds are supposed to hold the building temporarily. That's right. Until the pillar is strong enough to carry the building. You take off the scaffold. So you can start off like that, then you're by the wayside, you're building your pillars. And when you know your pillar is strong enough, you have to take off the scaffold and trust in the strength of your pillar to hold your building. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. So, and that's how it works. If you don't leave your comfort zone of the paychecks you're getting and the small ususu here and there, that you are struggling every time it's Monday, you say, oh God, Monday again. When it's Friday, thank God it's Friday. You know, you're not excited going to do your work. If you don't leave that comfort, that zone, you will drown. You will age in time. In fact, you will expire. So I urge you to pursue your passion. First of all, discover what is that thing that makes you tick. What is that thing that burns in you, that makes you, the fire in you that won't quench. I don't get me. That is your passion. That thing that you can do, right? Even if you're not being paid for. You can do with joy. You find fulfillment. And there's a way I help people discover this. I ask a simple question. If everybody is being paid the same amount of money, both the bricklayer, the lawyer, the banker, the doctor, the shoemaker, the gate man, they are paying the same amount of money for working. So money is no more the factor now, for the work. What will you do? Now, that means you're the reason why you're working now is not just because of money, because money is ever ending the same thing. So what will you do? Obviously, you will do that thing that you enjoy doing, that thing that you find fulfillment in, that thing that brings your glow, that, you know, the fish in the water, you know, that your environment, your creative environment, you want to bring all about you. So that thing, if you discover that thing, or when you discover that thing, that's what you should pursue. And money, greatness pursues passion, whether you like it or yes.
So you must find out your passion,
find it,
and money will pursue you.
It will pursue you, because money is not more the focus. Am I having fun in this? Yes, I am. Am I enjoying this? Yes, you are. Am I happy in this? Yes, you are. Then other things that you learn along the line, you know, are how to now harness your gifts, how to make it commercially brethren, how to make it commercially viable. Yes, all the things that the things you learn along the line, those are added value. How to add value to your skill, to your talent, how to expand your course, how to reinvent yourself, other things you would learn along the line. But first of all, if you don't discover your passion, all those are useless.
Okay, perfect. I want to bring something that you talked about. Money is not, you have to pursue passion, and passion pursues money. You mentioned the role of what's his name now, Gordon's, in being able to pull you. So I wanted to bring a point out. What is the role of mentoring in all of this? I'm a good comedian in school, but I need to get to the next level.
Yeah.
What is the role of
100%. Now it's mentorship. It's key. I said I just forgot. Mentorship is key to climb. You need. There was a statement that Bishop Oyedepo said some time ago. He said, if you stand in the shoulders of prophets, you will make profits. Yeah, and mentorship is key. There are people that have gone ahead of you in that course. You need to determine who your mentor is or who they are. You need to determine them. It's not just everybody, right? It's not everybody you just see. That guy is my mentor. Or no, like for me, I'm into this business, right? I'm a comedian, but I don't have all the senior colleagues, all that have gone ahead of me. I don't have all of them as my mentor. I look at those that are relative and relevant to my kind of style. When I see them, I see my tomorrow in them. I see my kind of style, the things I like. When they do what they do, I see that this is what I like. This is how I like to pattern myself, because that's what is in me. Like when when Mary met Martha, when Mary met Elizabeth as the baby leaped, you know, there's a connection. When you sense that connection in a forerunner, right? Sharply you connect. It might be by keeping tabs on the person's work, or what they do, you know, read more about them, study. If you have a contact one-on-one, fine. But if you don't have, keep reading until you get the contact. You understand? Mentorship is very, very, very key.
So for you, who is that person?
But now I have like three, right? In Nigeria here, the man that God don't give my platform, right? And sometimes we even sound alike when we talk, when we do stuff, because he's my brother, right? Yeah. But at that time, there was someone I was looking up to. That is Ali Baba. And when I decided to move into Lagos, in fact, from Warri, I kept calling him. You know, when I started, I was like, bros, I need to see you. I need to learn from you. I need to drink from you. We kept talking on the phone. And when I moved into Lagos, he was the first man I contacted. And we saw, and he took me to his house. He shared a lot of things to me. Till date, Ali opens my head. Ali expands my mind. It's not about you just having a mentor that will not speak into your life, that will not give you the tricks of the game, that will not teach you the trades of the game. No. A mentor will do all that for you, right? So he did all of that for me. You know, took me through it. I said, and taught me the business angle of it, and taught me how to be strong on stage. you know, where my weaknesses are, my weak points are, where my strengths are, what I should work hard on and all that. He told me all that. Sometimes I'll go out and say, bros, those days I went to his house, I saw him watching Animal Kingdom. And I'm like, bros, what's this? He said, sit down. Joke did this thing. I was like, how? I was like, for fact, I was reeling with laughs. I was like, bros, what's it cause I joke? He said, sit down. The way when he started analyzing how the monkey was behaving to the lion, it was now bringing it to the modern day Nigeria. I was on the floor. He now told me, when I saw his library was, this place is too small.
It's a huge library.
He told me, guy, read wide, think outside the box. Say jokes, stay everywhere. So I look at everything from serious angle and also humor angle. You understand? At least one. Then two, there is this great guy in the States, Roderick Rice. He's a gospel comedian. Crazy, funny, witty, out of this world. And when anytime I see him, you know, doing his thing, I follow him up on YouTube, follow him up on Twitter and all. When I see him do his thing, I'm like, whoa, this is the kind of person I want to be like. You know, because I do a lot of church program too, and I see how he connects Bible realities, bring out humor from them, and I'm like, whoa, he's always hitting my head. Then the third person, oh, you all know him, is Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence is my dude. I just love that guy. It's crazy. I've watched him several times on, you know, with CDs and all that, Def Jam comedy, comedy jams. You know, I've seen him perform. You know, and I just see me in him when he even anchors events and his gestures, the way he delivers. I just love, and that is what I love, and because of that, I want to feed more. I want to read. When I see, I always want to watch his movies. I see his style when he's even acting and all this. It's my brother. Those guys are my guys.
If I let you talk of mentoring, we will talk forever. But I'm going to stop you here. But I want to thank you very much for coming and sharing your time with us.
Gotcha.
I'm sure many people have seen another side of Mc Abbey that they have never seen before.
Exactly.
I was going to let you give us a joke.
How can we joke? Am I going to give? Okay,
a business joke.
Business joke. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is still your boy Mc Abbey, aka the Prof. All right, and I always believe that Nigerians that will be left after rapture, that will be left behind after rapture, those guys, they will frustrate the Antichrist. Because the kind of mindset that we have in Nigeria, they will frustrate the Antichrist. You'll be shocked that before they release the mark 666, in wherever they want to release it, in Lagos here, they'll be selling the mark on that bridge with Gala. Gala here, 666 here, Gala here, 666 here. They'll even tell you, say, now we have 12, 12, 12. This is the latest one. So even the devil is looking for this one. It's 12, 12, 12. They will so frustrate that guy. The guy will just shout, Jesus, come and help me, Lord, help me, save me. You know. That's what's up. About the comedy industry from the man in the industry himself, Mc Abbey. You can reach Mc Abbey for further information. If you are a comedian out there, you're an entrepreneur who wants to go into this kind of business, you can reach Mc Abbey at www.mcabbyentertainment.com. At McAbbey1 is his handle on Twitter. I'm sure you follow him, you definitely get all the information you need from him. Thank you very much for joining us on today's episode. I hope you learned something from it. Your passion must be able to drive you, then money will follow. We've been talking business, and my name is Segun Manuel.
One of the advantages of the third world countries is that they are emerging. They are dynamic.
You employ people. What is the minimum wage that people are supposed to be paid for the kind of job they're doing?
Hello, welcome to Let's Talk Business. My name is Segun Manuel. And on Let's Talk Business, we look at how to build entrepreneurship, not just in Africa, but in the developing nations of the world. I urge you to join us here to watch Let's Talk Business weekdays on this station.
Imagine Africa.